Chapter-4 Molly. I tell Kirsten I'm fine to close by myself, but my stomach is twisting in agony. It began about an hour ago. First a simple pang, then a gnawing sensation, but now it is a full-blown stretching and coiling pain that fluctuates between burning hot and icy cold. My stomach feels as if it's a cauldron, and all sorts of disgusting things have been thrown into it and stirred about. The front door closes, and my stomach clenches. I can feel the contents surging up my throat, and I reach the bathroom just in time to deposit them in the porcelain bowl. The first surge is followed by a second, and I wonder if any food remains in my stomach as I sit back. "Molly, are you here?" I groan as I recognize Dylan's voice. Dinner is out of the question, and I really don't want him to see me like this. But as I stand to wash my face, a dizziness descends upon me. My hands clutch the sink as I wait for the room to stay still. His footsteps carry down the hall, and he is in the doorway before I can release the sides of the sink. "Molly, are you okay?" I shake my head, just slightly because too much movement makes the room begin to spin again. "I'm not. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can do dinner tonight." "Don't worry about that. I just want to make sure you're all right." I'm about to say fine, but before the word reaches the tip of my tongue, I feel my stomach churn again. And though I thought my stomach was empty, it finds more stuff to spew out. Dylan steps into the bathroom and pats my back as if wanting to help, but unsure how. We stay that way for another few minutes as my stomach calms again. "Maybe we should take you to the doctor." "No, I'm sure it's nothing. I can't finish the sentence as another convulsion grabs me. "Okay," I say as I finish. Something is obviously wrong with me. I can't remember vomiting this much in ages. "I don't know where the doctor is in this town, but I'll take you if you can show me the way." I nod, though I have no idea if I'll be able to keep from heaving long enough to give him directions. On our way out the door, I grab a giant bowl. Even with our troubled past, I don't want to leave Dylan's car a mess. Dylan. Thankfully, Molly's stomach behaves long enough for her to give me directions to the small clinic. It sits on the outskirts of town and is a quaint 2-story building. I park the car and then help her inside. Her skin has paled and dark circles have taken over her eyes, just in the short time since I found her half an hour ago. Worry boils inside me. What is wrong with her? "Can I help you?" a woman asks from the desk that sits prominently in the room. Molly opens her mouth to speak, but I beat her to it. "She needs to see a doctor. She's been vomiting for over half an hour." The woman's eyes widen, and her body moves a few inches back. It is probably an unconscious gesture, but it bugs me nonetheless. She works at a clinic and should be used to sick people coming near her. "Yes, of course." She taps a few keys on her computer. "Dr. Johnson is just finishing with a patient, but I'll squeeze you in after that. Have you been here before?" Molly nods and manages to give her information before rushing off to the bathroom. "Did she eat anything that tasted funny today?" the woman asks me, as her eyes follow Molly. "I don't know. I gave her cupcakes this morning, but I have no idea if she ate them. We were supposed to be having dinner, but when I arrived to pick her up, I found her this way. Could it be food poisoning from the cupcakes if she ate them?" The woman shakes her head. "I have no idea, but it might be possible. I rather hope so, because otherwise it sounds like a nasty stomach bug." A part of me also hopes it's food poisoning, as bad as that sounds. At least food poisoning passes quickly. A stomach bug might have her laid up for a few days, and I know how hard that would be on their shop. Still, if it is food poisoning, the fact that I might have caused it will be hard to deal with. Molly returns from the bathroom looking even paler than before. "Sorry," she says as she sits down in one of the waiting room chairs.
"Hey, it's no big deal. I just hope it's nothing serious."
A moment later, a nurse calls Molly back. I glance at her, wondering if she wants me to go with her, but she doesn't offer.
"I'll be here when you get done," I say to her back.
She turns and flashes a small smile before disappearing behind the door. There is nothing to do now but wait.